Kyrie Irving is a lot of things. One thing that he is one of the greatest ball handlers of all time. Now, you have a list of great ball handlers. You know, you have to put like Tim Hardaway because he invented the crossover, Allen Iverson, and Kyrie is easily top 5. You don't see handles like that unless you go straight to the streets and see people with handles like that. There are selected few in the NBA that consist of handles that we'd be like, wow, and James Harden is one, KD is another, and then as well as Curry, and a list of others, to say the least. Now, also, Kyrie is known for breaking into Hollywood. He is known as Uncle Drew. But on a more serious note, one thing Kyrie is not known for is being the greatest leader of all time. The link for this article will be in the description. So we know about the history in Boston, how they all said Kyrie was on his own wave, no cap. Now, Kyrie says, it's not like I'm an asshole yelling at everybody in the freaking locker room all the time. Yeah, right, bro. Like, we haven't heard rumors of you going in on people. So, now, Brooklyn Nets point guard Kyrie Irving shared some of his thoughts on his leadership style. And if you want to hear this interview in its entirety, just look down and click on the link in the description. So, and I quote, Kyrie said, it's not like I'm an asshole yelling at everybody in the freaking locker room all the time. If it's harsh as a leader or it's too much for anybody, you're not in our locker room. Stay the fuck out. So now that would have to rub some people the wrong way as far as his teammates, because it comes off as cockiness, arrogant, I don't need you. And for others, it could be looked at as, wow, he's standing up as a leader and we need this type of intensity. And we need somebody that don't care about hurting feelings and just, be blunt. So this year, so far, Kyrie is averaging 27 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and 6 assists per game while shooting at 46% from the field. And the Nets are in 4th in the Atlantic Division with an 18-22 record, which is absolutely a failure by any means. That's completely a failure. And he needs Durant by all means necessary. This is not happening. His team is not responding to the chemistry that he's leading with. Obviously, it's Kyrie because they were better last year without Kyrie than they are now, and it's all about chemistry. Kyrie brings that different aura in a room or a locker room. We saw this in Boston, how they were playing different until he got there. Then it became a different team. LeBron James was trying to say something about Kyrie when he was trying to leave Cleveland at the time, that he didn't think that Kyrie probably wasn't ready for all that came with being a leader and a superstar all into one. Now, you can't say he's young anymore because he, in my mind, being young is like 18, 19, 20, 21 in your early 20s. When you're in your mid 20s, almost, especially when you're 30, you're a grown ass man, bro. So everything Kyrie is doing, I think he is very, very knowledgeable of, and it's just who he is. So we better hope and pray that Durant hurries back and get some type of chemistry going to this Brooklyn Nets team, because this year is a complete failure. 18-22. We're talking, we're already like 40 games halfway, right at the halfway mark. Unless they just come back on a complete resurgence after the All-Star break, then this year will be a bust. Not for Kyrie, because Kyrie is still going to the All-Star game. He's still averaging 27. But Uncle Drew wasn't known for having team chemistry with his players, even in the movie. But what do you guys think about the Brooklyn Nets being 18-22 without Kevin Durant, and Kyrie saying, he's not trying to yell and curse for no reason? Like this video, leave your comment, share this on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Facebook, and subscribe later.